Do you know how the ancient Greeks defined happiness?
Not offhand, but I'd be willing to bet it involved 3 goats and a jug of wine.
Happiness, they said, was the exercise of vital powers along lines of excellence in a life affording them scope. Humans have always struggled to find the outer edge of what's possible, and that's our strength. But what kind of world would we have? What options for happiness would we have in a society run by telepaths? You know, where ordinary humans are considered second-class citizens, and privacy is something you don't even risk dreaming about. Would you like to live in that kind of world, Mr. Garibaldi?
No. No, I wouldn't.
But you know it's coming, don't you?
There are a few psychops out there who think they should be running the whole show, but they don't have anywhere near the kind of power to pull off anything like this.
Not yet. But that's changing.
Come on, look, yeah, even if they tried something, they'd be outnumbered 10,000 to 1.
You're thinking in old terms, the force of arms. But times have changed. We're talking a war of information, a war of secrets, a war of intimidation. Once they take off those badges, can you tell a telepath from a normal? They don't have to be everywhere to make people believe they might be living next door. You want your secrets exposed? Your most private thoughts broadcast for the world to hear?
No, but it can't.
How many people actually belong to the Nazi Party, the Communist Party, the Jihad Party? A very small number. But there are always plenty of other people who are happy to do the work for them. And others afraid enough to let it happen.
In order for them to take power, they'd need an army.
You're still laboring under the notion that people take power. Nobody takes power. They're given power by the rest of us. Because we're stupid or afraid or both. The Germans in 1939, the Russians in 1917 and 2013, the Iraqis in 2025, the French in 2112. They handed over power to people they thought could settle scores, get the trains running on time, restore their prestige. They did it because it was what they wanted. They handed over power to people they thought could settle scores, get the trains running on time, restore their prestige. They did it because it was what they wanted. Afterwards, like children who have eaten too much candy after dinner, they denied it was their fault. Now it was them. It's always them. Today, President Clark has the power, and we gave it to him because we're afraid of the aliens and afraid of ourselves.
And now he's giving it to the telepaths.
Clark wants complete and total loyalty. When he was vice president, he instituted loyalty tests. Clark wants complete and total loyalty. When he was vice president, he instituted loyalty tests. But you can fool a test. You can't fool a telepath. So he started bringing them into the process. President Santiago objected. But he made the mistake of underestimating the opposition. Clark wanted power. Well, I don't have a problem with that. No one but a fool ever walked away from real power. But he began taking unacceptable risks. He eliminated Santiago with outside help. I don't know the full story. Only that there were aliens involved, and they promised him all the power he could want. He created the Night Watch, started putting his people into important positions with telepaths alongside for security. He gave them unprecedented authority. And if you think they'll let go of that power once he's gone, you're gravely mistaken. There are other ways to fix this. Clark's an amateur. He still thinks he's in charge.
Isn't he?
The mega corporations have been running things for years. We just don't show ourselves much. People wouldn't understand. So we let them think they still have a voice. We let Clark have his way because we didn't see this telepath thing coming until it was too late. Now it's a threat to our business interests, and we'll fix it in our own way. Quietly, behind the scenes.